I like that little. Okay.
I've never met anyone quite like her before.
Hey everybody, welcome to Andyland. It's your girl Andy, and today, like you can't tell by the title, I'm doing my first impressions and review of the new Fenty Beauty Wear Even concealers. Okay, these are supposed to be the hydrating concealers from Fenty, and this is technically her second concealer. I know the Matchsticks was, but this is her technically concealer. And yeah, so if you guys want to see my thoughts on this, how I use them, how they went on to the skinny skin, make sure you're first and foremost subscribed to my channel, like this video, and keep watching. Alright y'all, so let's just go ahead and get into these concealers. So Fenty Beauty, as I said in my intro, they released their hydrating concealers. These are Wear Even hydrating long wear concealers. Alright, I got 2 shades. I usually do use 2 shades of concealer. If you're not new to my channel, one that's a skin tone, so I got 410W, and then a brightening concealer, so I picked up 370N. I got these from Ulta, and I was looking for 360, but they only had 370N, and the next one was like a 1 something. That was gonna be too bright, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it out because I really wanted to try it and let you guys know my thoughts. So these are supposed to be 12-hour long wear, transfer proof or waterproof, and they've got some skincare. So I think, let me pull up the stats. We got prickly pear cactus extract, which is supposed to like attract moisture, the sodium hyaluronate, which hydrates and conditions, and then Persian silk tree extract, which targets fatigue around the eyes. I've been tired. Okay, I've been working, I've been tired, so really gonna get me right, you know what I'm saying? And then yeah, it's supposed to not fade into sweat lines, resist creasing, sweat, humidity, all that, which is all good because I live in Atlanta. Now granted, it is cold, so I apologize for the noise in my background. My heat is on because it's colder than Olaf's toes up in here, okay? And I ain't trying to freeze, so I'm gonna try to reduce the sound as much as possible, but it is what it is, okay? So I just have primers on right now. I did do my eyes, lashes, and all that, and then I figured why not use my Eaze drop. This is the shade 18. This is the original, not the stick, because this one is more matte than the stick, but I figured companies make their products work together. So in order to give my concealers a fair shot on the first try with my first impressions, we're going to use this as my base today. Disclaimer. Alright, we are going to ignore how my skin is looking right now. I was not taking care of my skin and drinking my water, all the things I should be doing. I'm doing that now, however, my skin has already paid the price. So we will be back shortly to regular skinning programming. Just no skin shaming, okay? Now I am also not taking these like up directly under my eye because again, I usually don't. That's where the concealer does its job. So I'm just using this as my nice little base. And this is my Morphe E63 brush. I don't know if I said that. So the packaging is really cute. It's like a hexagonal shape, which kind of goes with most of the theme of like her packaging. It's like super sleek, super cute. I love having this. I just, you know, it's not gonna stand up on its own, but it's gonna lay down, go nice and pretty. So 410W is what I'm gonna go in with first, just because I usually use my skin tone concealer first to kind of add that extra coverage, so I don't have to go in with 50 layers of foundation and make my face look cakey. So if I just take that extra concealer, that's a skin tone concealer, it's gonna blend in really nicely. Also, for the days where I don't feel like doing makeup and I just need to spot conceal, always make sure you have a skin tone concealer. Like, pro tip. Alright, so this is what the doe foot actually looks like. Block my face, hold on. So it's, from what I gathered, it's supposed to look like your finger. You know what I'm saying? So like if you blend with your finger, that's kind of what it's supposed to give. And I'm kind of messing with it low key because I feel like I don't have the words to say what I'm trying to say. But y'all feel me, right? Like even the foundation brush that I like to use, like my Morphe 6'3", it does that bend thing. And I feel like I like that. Like that little. Okay. Alright, so I basically just concealed everywhere I would normally conceal. So under the eyes, forehead, yada yada yada. Now it's time to start blending, okay? And I'm not gonna let this sit. I wanna see how it blends out. I am going to probably let my highlighting concealer sit just to, you know what I'm saying? So I know how to work with this, you know what I'm saying? Like this is first impression. So far, I feel like I'm happy. I'm happy with my color choices. And I'm just taking concealer brush and we're just gonna start blending out. Okay. So far, so good. It's blending. Wow. Okay. It's got some nice coverage. Because again, I just used a tint, so. Alright. Do y'all see how flawless my face looks? Like, it actually looks amazing. Like, it look like y'all can't tell me that ain't my skin. Y'all can't tell me this. That's just not me. And I barely feel it on my face. Like, I know I use the tint too, but like, I really don't feel this on my face. Like, that's craziness. That blended in effortlessly. All right, let me just keep blending, and then I'm gonna just, like, it looks so good. Like it really does. Like I could literally leave my house like this, and it just looks like I'm glowing. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking at myself in a viewfinder because are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Okay. All right. Okay. Like I feel like this would be like a nice little everyday look. Like set it and go. Like you know what I'm saying? And because the concealer is so hydrating, has that skincare, and it's very lightweight, I could wear this and just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I would forget I have makeup on. But just, you know, to keep the things going, we are gonna go in with my lighter concealer. This is 370N. I'm gonna take this literally just under the eyes to give it some brightness. For brightness sake, you know what I'm saying? We're playing makeup today. I'm gonna let this just sit for a little, or actually I could just fan it down so I can dry it. I really just want to try and see how this looks or how easily it blends when it's been dried down a little bit. If I do get a little bit more coverage, if it's harder to blend out, because I do usually let my highlighter concealer sit. So this is something I would normally do with any of my other concealers. It works to know how, it pays off to know how your products work. Not all concealers are made the same, not all foundations are made the same. So if I know I don't need to let this sit, then I can go ahead and do the rest of my face and come back. If I know I need to let it sit, then it's gonna pay to do this. You know what I'm saying? So just me expecting it to work like another concealer is just stupid. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. I just say, you know what I'm saying, like 5 million times. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm gonna take that same brush that we just used. I'm gonna blend out this inner highlight. This is just so beautiful. Like, no, real talk, that's gorgeous. I don't look dry. I look very refreshed, rejuvenated, awake, like they said I would. So now it's time to set this. Okay. So my Fenty Beauty powder, I don't know if y'all have the loose powder. It's not a lightweight powder. Okay, love the powder, not a lightweight powder. And I feel like this is a very lightweight beat. So I'm not gonna use a Fenty powder. So this is the only like non-Fenty thing I'm gonna show y'all in this video. I'm gonna use my one size powder. One, because it's a true translucent, so it's not gonna change the color of the concealers that I put on. And two, it's lightweight. So I'm gonna just use the translucent powder. Nothing fancy, no pinks, no yellows, no nines. We just gonna set this with a powder puff. So y'all can see how it looks set. Before I go finish the rest of my face off camera. A lot of powder. I'm gonna take a sponge. This is just a random pink sponge that I got. I'm just gonna blend this out again, just to ensure there are no creases. Alright, so it's set beautifully. I'm gonna just go finish up the rest of my face so I can come back and tell y'all my final thoughts. You and I've been talking because it's my first impressions throughout this whole video, but I'm gonna see y'all in a second, okay? Alright, y'all, so that completes this look. So far so good. I do really love the coverage of the concealers. I like the shade because I was a little iffy on that 370, my highlighting shade. I think my face looks flawless. It doesn't feel heavy. I use a lot of light products today, so this was a real light beat. I definitely want to see this in like a full glam where I'm going like all out. I also want to see them like using this just to spot conceal. Like if I'm doing like a no makeup day where I just need to touch up some blemishes, I definitely want to see how this works, especially with it being a hydrating concealer with some skincare in it. I feel like that'd be a really great fit. If you guys are gonna get these, let me know what shades you're getting, how you like them, all that jazz, all that tea. I personally like them so far. I am going outside, so I'm interested to see how it wears, even though I'm only gonna be outside for a few hours, but I am interested to see how it wears. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you like it. If you did, give me a big thumbs up, leave me a comment, you know, subscribe, join the Indieland fam. As always, I thank you guys for supporting me on my road to 1,000 subscribers. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye.